Hello, this is Mish, and welcome to this Alien Covenant preparation video. My aim with this video is to help you survive the upcoming battle with the Xenomorphs, so grab your smart gun or your pulse rifle and suit up. No, but really, this is just a short overview of the Prometheus movie as a lead up to the Alien Covenant, and also just a quick overview of the Alien movies that come after that, and their respective timings within the Alien franchise and world. So I'm only going to cover the story and information from the main movies, so not the games or the novels or any of the Alien vs Predator stuff, even though I do love a lot of those movies and games. So the first known event that we see a very barren primordial Earth with an engineer on top of a waterfall, sacrificing itself to either seed humanity or possibly seed itself into humanity or affect humans. Something going on there, but that's a bigger conversation. So all we need to know is something happened at that point and engineers are involved. So the engineers returned to Earth multiple times. This is referenced throughout history that we're led to believe. So the Egyptians, the Sumerians, the Mayans, the Babylonians, all showing this planet system. So they're showing the location of LV-223. So Weyland funds an expedition to head out to LV-223. So obviously, the characters within the Prometheus movie have different motives. So we see Weyland trying to get life extension. We see Elizabeth Shaw and her husband Charlie out for, I guess, probably history, faith, science, archaeology. Most of the other crew within Prometheus movie is probably just out for a paycheck. We also see David, the android, who is under orders of Weyland, but also seems to have a dislike for humans and his creators. So once they land on LV-223, chaos ensues, pretty much everybody dies. So the only surviving characters we have is Elizabeth Shaw and David. Well, David's head anyway, which one could assume he could probably reattach or get Elizabeth to help him reattach it. So we see Elizabeth and David utilize one of the other spare ships, and Elizabeth has the drive. She wants to go to the engineer's home planet, so they take off. But a point of note here around this is that ship probably has the alien weaponry on it, so the black goo is probably within that ship as well. And also, to make things worse, it has the homicidal android, so that's not going to be a good combination. Hence, this is probably why we have Alien Covenant. Anyway, so the last part of the movie, Prometheus, probably not that important, but just a good note, it might have a reference in this movie, is the alien bursting out of the engineer. So that could mean that maybe that alien on LV-223 maybe could be a queen, or could turn into a queen. So then LV-223 could be full of eggs and facehuggers. Not sure if that will be utilized in this movie, but you never know. So then we enter the Alien Covenant. So 10 years after David and Elizabeth depart LV-223, we then get this new movie. So the events shown in the movie, obviously I don't want to speculate too much. I'd rather just enjoy the movie when it arrives. So after we get all the information from Alien Covenant, so after that's all wrapped up, we skip forward to 2122, which is when Alien is set in. So we see a commercial spacecraft, Nostromo, is returning to Earth, and it detects a mysterious transmission from a nearby planetoid. So it looks like a distress signal, and it's on a planet which is LV-426, so not far from LV-223. So the signal is coming from a derelict spacecraft. So the crew go and investigate. They get a facehugger on one of the crew, and things go downhill from there. Everyone dies, but Ripley goes into stasis, and I think she has a cat with her as well. So then she's in stasis, and she's in space until 2179, which is when the Aliens movie comes into play. So Ripley is rescued after drifting through space for 57 years. But now there's a terraforming colony on LV-426, which is where the aliens are, that she is aware of anyway. So she goes back to exterminate them, not capture them, but we see Weyland Yutani obviously trying to capture them as a weapon. We have the Marines and Ripley head off on the ship Sulaco, and they arrive. And once again, things go downhill, everyone dies, but Ripley and a few others survive. So Alien 3, not a lot of date around this one, but the basic premise was Ripley, the Sulaco's still there, but there's a fire, and we see Ripley and the other people that are alive get sent out in the escape pods. Ripley is the only survivor. But there's a facehugger that actually manages to go down with her onto the planet she lands on, which is a prison planet. And once again, things go downhill. Most people die. And even Ripley dies at the end of that. Then after Aliens 3, we do have Aliens Resurrection. Yeah, I'm not going to mention Aliens Resurrection too much because I don't think Ridley Scott is actually taking that one on board with what he's doing. I don't think that's going to be utilized or referenced in any of his stuff. From what I've heard anyway. If you heard differently, by all means let me know below in the comments. I'm sure you will. I'll leave this here. So I hope this has helped you prepare for the Alien Covenant movie with just that reminder of the old movies and a recap of Prometheus. With that, hopefully we'll find some suggestions from those movies within this movie coming up. Maybe some Easter eggs would be pretty cool. So hopefully we'll be able to pick them out of the Covenant movie. If this video has helped you out, please thumb it up and subscribe for future content from me. And I'll try to do a review of the Alien Covenant movie when it is released. But until next time, this is Mesh, and I'll see you later.